Okay, here I am up at Coronet Peak. Have a look at this. Beautiful. Done on the slopes. So I thought I might do a little channel. Because it's so beautiful out here and I'm waiting for everyone to be finished. I look forward to resounding with you again. He's saying upcoming troubled times, so I'm not sure when he's coming again. I feel 2 weeks when much has changed. Ooh, we could be in for something in the next couple of weeks. And he will be here to... Ooh, I've got shivers. Greetings one and all, and welcome to this very unusual channeling performed by my assistant and brother-in-arms, Michelle, who is a channel for high vibrational beings and a psychic medium who will be presenting to you upon your screens. She has brought to you much words of wisdom which I have inspired you with in our previous episode. These episodes also creating some concern amongst you. Things are going to change, and yet at a subconscious level this was inevitable, and you did realize this just being something which I have heralded and brought foremost in your mind. The reason being for this treacherous circumstance and awareness is so that you can make the necessary moves. This is to reduce the impact of any global occurrences. This is because as my light army, you are required and needed to initially move Earth from one vibrational plane to another, and then show the way for many other humankind how to move, how to act, and how to behave under these trying circumstances. This is due to your vibrational level being naturally higher than the majority of others residing on this plane, as you have come from a higher dimensional reality, one that would be far from your imaginings, one that may involve a mere vibrational uplift or a nebula, so to speak. A sunspot even. My goodness. You are a combination of the most unusual creatures which we have residing in our universe, and that of many universes beyond. You have a naturally very high vibration. You can feel this in your bones at this time as I bring through my 12th vibrational vibration to you. This is resonating as a wavelength and frequency which is traveling through your body, through your brawn and through your bones, that which you can detect. And you are resonating with this resonance. This resonance is one which you are responsive to. It creates an uplift, a remembrance, you might say, one that just lifts you a little bit higher, as if over the goalposts, like a New Zealand rugby ball. I am in New Zealand. Wow, that's funny. Thank you, Horus. Soaring to greater heights before the great touchdown. This is an analogy which you may draw upon in times going forward. One that tells you, I must kick the ball must soar to ever increasing heights. And over the goalposts, those which I have created, there is much clearance between my minimal requirement and that which the ball will travel. And this is prior to the touchdown, the one that will give me the accolades and acclaim, the one that I will be so proud of myself when I pass into the next realm, back to my home, you might say, arms up in the air, fist pumping and saying, look what I achieved, and I am a Earth champion. So I'm seeing a medal around somebody's neck. There are many of you who will be able to clap each other on the back, to herald each other, to grab each other's hands and raise them in unison, saying together we were triumphant, together we were stronger, we shared and we cajoled each other over the finish line, and in the end our strength in numbers created a very successful, jubilant team. In order to have this success, you must band together as a group. This vessel having a requirement or considering the placing of a group on an alternative channel, one where you can share and encourage each other in your endeavours, one that will maybe even surpass the swapping of recipes and I'm seeing knitting patterns, but one that will also be inclusive of this. So look for this. This is going to be in conjunction with the school platform which she is currently creating. Okay, I was thinking about having a community with that. This will be a streamlined situation. One where each are able to learn from each other. There will be a component of peer-to-peer evaluation and review. This is an ideal way to draw each of you together in a shared cause, a shared endeavour, being able to leapfrog those puddles which may beset you and perhaps get your feet wet on that journey. Many of you looking for that requirement, wanting to touch base with spirit in a much deeper and more meaningful manner, watching those that have been before, those that this vessel has mentored, and wondering, could this be me? Would I have perhaps the same opportunity? And the answer is a resounding yes. This is available to many of you. There is a requirement, there needs to be a want, a desire to reach that height, to scale those mountains and to say, this is where I must go. And then the effort which is required to hold this and uphold it in the days, weeks and months going forward, the continuous progression which will assist you. And therein and therefore will you be able to make your own requirements, meet your own requirements, and I'm seeing obtain a big certified tick. So it's like a trademark tick where you're certified. It's like a branding, but I can't tell you what that is. I've seen it before. So know that this is coming, and even whilst this vessel is holidaying, she is still mulling and considering ways to bring everyone together and to move forward in a very united fashion, having your best interests at heart at all times. It's true, I was thinking about how I could do that. There may be some of you on this channel who are able to step forward and say, we can create that. We will engage with a third-party platform and create a community, one that this vessel can then share, and all and sundry are welcome to add their 2-cent piece, you might say. This will be a very strong-minded community, one of a very high vibration, and overseen by Horus himself. I will step forward and I will look out for each soul who engages with this platform. Sorry about the camera work, I can't concentrate. There's a lot of noise in the background too, but I just was going to see if I could get a channeling out. So start that chitty chatter in the comments section and bring forth that which you think you could offer and some ideas around this. Okay, well, I love this because Horus has just taken that off I was thinking about it and what I could do, and he's saying you have assistance. You don't need to do this alone. There are many who are willing to help and are not quite sure where their 2-cent piece is best presented. So sharing ideas and facilitation, put your best foot forward and create something beautiful that will resonate within this channel, that will be part of Michelle's community of like-minded souls, those which are overseen by myself as the commander of this light army. Together we will rise and be stronger and vibrate at the level that you were encouraged to reach during this lifetime. This is something which is available to all of you. The strength of this community helping to raise each soul in a way that is not available to you with your individual endeavours. So understanding that as a light army and as your commander, I will create the situation and the foundations to assist you during this time. You are not alone, and neither should you be in a situation of struggle when you have each other as a team. And I'm seeing like arms around each other's shoulders in a huddle, holding each other. This is how you will get through any upcoming troubles. They will have difficulty besetting and ravishing your situation when you have an alternate platform to turn to. This is my message today, this being a rather short one due to the current channeling circumstances. I implore you to reach out for each other, to look out for each other, to hold each other up. And instead of having individual struggles, to come together to share and uplift. And this is what I am asking of my light army during this session. I thank you for joining us on this episode, and Michelle for taking the opportunity to share her time on her holiday with her viewers. My pleasure. And as always, providing a great second-in-command platform with which I can resound to you. I give you my blessings, and I withdraw my energy and leave you at this time. I look forward to resounding with you again through, he's saying upcoming troubled times, so I'm not sure when he's coming again. I feel 2 weeks when much has changed. We could be in for something in the next couple of weeks. And he will be here to, I've got shivers, light the way, to hold the light aloft for us to follow him through troubled times and know that he is there with us, and you can call and reach out to him at any time. Just took a little serious note. So he's just saying blessings and bowing, and I feel him withdrawing, left him behind. Alright, well, I'm sorry again for the camera work. I just thought if I had an opportunity, I would actually just do a channeling. I hope you weren't looking up my nose or anything like that. I have no idea. I'll have a look. And just a simple one. And actually, that's a great idea. So, yeah, anyone that's got any ideas, just for a platform. So I have platforms, community through my membership, but obviously that's only available for people that are working with me in my membership, and there's lots of other offerings there as well. So just for the general viewership. So yeah, anyway, write what you think in the comments and let's have a look and set something up, because that would be an amazing help for me as well. I definitely think we need it, just the kind of emails and comments that I get. Even been asked to share recipes, so just sharing ideas, recipes at very least, and helping each other out. And Horus said as well. All right, well, I'll see you under normal circumstances next week, so I really look forward to it. I'll see you then.